These are the top 6 Africa's most indebted countries to the World Bank. And number 5 will shock you, believe me. I mean, we all know say Africa, every now and then you go here, Africa go carry money for here, they go borrow money for here, this person give them money, but all this money, sometimes we know they see where the monies they go. Because if you see the amount of monies where they talk, say, this country in Africa, they owe, I mean, America or Europe or some organization, sometimes they bust money. They ask yourself, say, where these monies they go to? Do they actually go to the layman, or they go into the pocket of these politicians or these people that go in for the money? Because sometimes they go with the name, say they go borrow money to, build infrastructure, maybe fix road, maybe set up companies and things. But you go see these parties that probably come in power with their period of 4 years or 8 years, when they go, all these monies where they go borrow in the name of the people, you're not going to find them. I mean, I can't do some few days ago, I can't do Africa's most indebted countries to IMF. And some countries, their name not coming inside, they were jubilating. But I be like, say, as they don't go borrow for IMF, World Bank Day where they go borrow for. And so these are the top 6, Africa's most indebted countries to, World Bank. And number 1 on the list be the Odogu himself, the almighty Nigeria. Nigeria, the World Bank, an amount of $17.33 billion. Yes, Nigeria is sitting on top at the number 1 spot. We all know Nigeria, the right now, everything in the world, they be them where they did number 1. When it comes to entertainment, they are number 1 in the whole of Africa. They have the biggest entertainment industry. Music-wise, they are winning movies or whatsoever and things. But aside that, it be like, say, when it comes to the borrowing of money to, their country is doing well with that, because right now, it is sits number 1 with Africa's most indebted country to the World Bank with an amount of $17.32 billion. Now, number 2 be Ethiopia. Ethiopia get all the fine women for the pretty women and things. But I be like, say, aside having all these pretty women, Charlie be like, say, the women or the fee, bring the gold. We all know, say, that they talk, say, women go and bring gold to the house, but men take the gold away. But I be like, say, Ethiopia fine women or the fee bring enough gold to the house. To an extent, say, their government serve the old World Bank. And it be very, very sad, because when you see these countries, how big they be, how, you see, when you read about them, their tourism, how, they talk about their government, how their economy is growing, and they still have to rely on, like bodies like the World Bank, the, IMF, on other people or other countries to be able to survive. Sometimes you wonder yourself, say, what is happening in Africa? Because the first I know, Africa, we have all the golds, we have all the diamonds, the jewelries, the bauxite, the cocoa, the farms, whatever it be, we have them. But every now and then, we still know if we stand on our own. And every time we have to go and, solicit some funds from somewhere or beg some people to support us. So it actually, is it that we don't have people who are capable, or is it that actually they build a structure in a way, so regardless, we still have to fall on other bodies or other people to be able to, stand firm or stand strong? Because sometimes they bust my mind how we say Africa, we have everything, yet we always have to go elsewhere to be able to stand on our feet. Sometimes it bust my mind. Ethiopia comes in number 2 with an amount of $15.34 billion. That is the amount they are owing the World Bank. Bro, it'd be crazy. These monies are not child's money. These are billions. We are not talking about millions. We are talking about billions of dollars. These are the amounts these countries they owe. Nigeria, number 1, owes $17.32 billion to the World Bank. Ethiopia, being number 2, owes $15.34 billion to the World Bank. It's crazy, bro. What is happening? What is happening? It is crazy, bro. Now, number 3 on the list be Kenya. We all know Kenya. Right now, Kenya, a lot of people go there for tourism because of how their culture, and things. They look attractive when you read about them, especially when it comes to their tourism sector. But I be like, say, aside having all these sweet, stories about them online, I be like, say, the economy is not as strong as it be. And so, even their government need to go and borrow, just as, other African countries to the borrow. Some they go IMF, some to decide they will go, World Bank. If you check the list, they see some of them they IMF, they borrow from IMF, they borrow from, World Bank. And it is crazy. All these monies that they take, what did they take, they do? Kenya on number 3, they come in swing with, $12.4 billion. That is the amount Kenya, they owe World Bank. Bro, these monies are not child's money, bro. These are billions of dollars, bro. If we get some $1 million, Charlie, the whole world will hear of us. And some of them, these countries are owing this amount of money. When they take the money, do they actually use the money for the purpose, or they take the kululu where we know the sea? Number 4 on the list is Tanzania. Hey, Tanzania with all this richness, they themselves, they go World Bank, they go borrow. They owe right now, they owe World Bank an amount of $12.2 billion. That is the amount Tanzania is owing World Bank. And maybe you all know say Tanzania there. I mean, a lot of us, we actually, they hear about Tanzania all the time because of the entertainers like the likes of Diamond Platinum and the others. They are really pushing their country forward. They make people they hear of their country because of how relevant it be in the entertainment space in Africa and the world at large. These guys are putting in a lot of work. And so every time we hear about, Diamond, I know so many people like me, when they hear about Tanzania, they think about Diamond Platinum because of the things they are doing globally in the world. And people know, say, Charlie, these guys are contributing their quota in selling the name Tanzania to the world. But aside that, I say their government too on the world, the world stage and the World Bank, begging for, funds after all this exposure. I be like, say, they still need the money. And so number 4 on the list, Tanzania comes with $12.2 billion. That be the amount they owe World Bank. Now, number 5 on the list, my very own Ghana, my Ghana people, we come in with $7 billion. We will go IMF, go borrow money for there. We come World Bank to we did there. Ghana people, all this money, where they enter? All this money, where they enter? All these resources, we get cocoa, we get diamond, we get gold, we get, oil, we get everything, yet we still they go borrow from Peter, we they go borrow from Paul. Nobody say we they go borrow from Peter, they pay Paul. We they go borrow from Peter, we they borrow from Paul. All this money is where we they take the go. All this money is where will they take the go? This is my Ghana people there. Charlie, sometimes I ask myself, where did they take these monies they go? Because this government, they come in, they borrow, but then they leave. Then we don't go see what they happen. Economy, dollar go, they go up. This go do, you go every single time. Things are, getting extremely high, and the people they cry. Yet this government here and there keep borrowing money on the behalf of the people. We are setting up, companies to be employ people. We are fixing the roads. We are doing this. But you go past these same roads for the past 12 years. It's the same. Yet every single year they go borrow money for these same purposes to fix the same. But it's the same. Sometimes you go ask yourself, say, do they really borrow these monies for the set purpose, or they borrow money with with an intention? Yet when the money comes, they have a different plan, because sometimes the boss mind how these monies are being borrowed, yet they don't use it for the purpose that they claim say that they take go do. You ask yourself, where did they put the money? Where did they take the money go? Where? Especially, I'm so passionate about Ghana, because as a Ghanaian, you wonder about how just Ghana with the IMF we go borrow plenty money, with the World Bank to go borrow. At least some people they IMF, some people, they World Bank. But we they both everywhere we they, because them borrow money thing, it be too much. So as a Ghanaian, I need to be worried, because like they say, once the country owe, everybody that's in the country owe too, direct or indirect. You think so it's not about you, they care. But Charlie, say every single these monies, they don't give it for free. It comes at a cost. And so as your government are going to borrow and they are taking it, they give them some clauses that you have to meet. So if you don't pay the money at a time, every single time it's increasing with that interest. That is how it is. You can't just go borrow. Everybody not fool where they will just give you money, say they go do charity. No, they give you money with clauses. They give you money with interest. A certain time if you don't pay, money is going to increase and things. And so Charlie, be very, very sad. Ghana comes with $7 billion. Now, number 6 on the list is Uganda. Uganda, they come in with $4.8 billion. That is the amount Uganda is owing the World Bank. Bro, these African countries, they are giant African. They are not some small countries. Big African countries. Yet, they are all owing the World Bank. And they are doing good. When you read about them online and things, they are looking extremely well and all that. But yet, they owe these organizations that, support countries with funds and things, huge money. Now, somebody go talk, say, oh, this World Bank, where this guy they talk about. What be World Bank and things? The World Bank, on Google, they describe it as the World Bank is an international financial institution that provides loans and grants to governments of low and middle income countries for the purpose of economic development. This is how the Google, define the World Bank. Meaning saying, all these countries that go to the World Bank to borrow money, World Bank give money to people, countries that are low or middle age. So all these countries we say will be giant, will be this and things. We actually either low or middle age, because we've not reached the level where we compare ourselves to the UKs and then the Europes and then the Americans. No, we're not rich. We are middle age. That's why we keep going to these places to borrow us money, because we can't even stand by ourselves. We need support from these people. And actually, when this support comes, my question is, do we use these monies for the intended purpose, or when the monies come, we have a different plan for them? Because if this thing continue, meaning every single generation where we come, there will be a loan or there will be a fee to be paid, and it will be forever and ever. There is no way we will have freedom unless we get some presidents from somewhere where they come where they say, listen, every loan where you think say that they owe in this generation, we not owe any loan. We came to meet it. It is not our cost. Those that made it, find them and made it pay, but we will not go pay. That's the only way maybe we will feel be free. And you know, so those things will definitely come with some challenges. But then the question still remains, do these governments that go for the loan on behalf of the people, do they use it for the internal purpose or do they do it for their own interest? Share a comment if you think, say, I mean, it is right for countries to borrow money. And it is, do they really use it for the purpose? I mean, let's engage under this video. You know, say the Shadout TV news anywhere, then you definitely go bring them to you. You for do what to like, share, subscribe. Tell us who come, Charlie. This your boy Modi. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
What's up, yo? This is Zill, the real deal. VVIP all day. Keep watching Shadout TV. Boss Shaggy.
Don't know. It's your boy, the self-representative for Shadout TV.
Wagwan people. This what? Shadout TV, Charlie. This be where you for day. Don't go nowhere. You understand? Bye.
Shadout TV news. Want it. Yeah, something I catch them.
Big ups to Shadout TV news. You don't know. By now you endorse. By no fight.
Yo, it's BPM boss, the worldwide boss, aka. Yeah, everything says you don't know. We straight and live. I see no Shadout TV. Yo, what up? DJ Torres the name. We live at VIP. Salah Fest inside Nima 2024. Big ups to Shadout TV.